Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Pretty cool little book graphic if you were just drawing a book for and the control button's going to come into play here. I'm going to draw a perfect square. Let me move this down. And then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to grab the envelope tool and I'm going to select these two nodes and I'm going to go right here to a single arc and I'm going to hold down the control button. That makes both these arches at the same time. Now I'm going to take that and make a duplicate and get the two-sided arrow holding down the control button. Well, no, you don't. Just leave it. Just move it in. And then Control D again, get the two-sided arrow. Now we want to do is we want to take these and we want to skew them. So we're going to grab this one right here and double click till we get a skew. And then double click till we get a skew. And really I should have done the middle one first. Get the skew. So now you've kind of got a book form. You don't have to cut any lines in half. You don't have to do anything. Control D and make a duplicate and get the two-sided arrow and put that over there. Now these are still objects. So we could make this one blue. We could make this one yellow. We could make this one green. We could make this one red or whatever color you like. Light blue, maybe that purple. Now I'm going to take the lines and I'm going to make it something more than a hairline. And for just a second, I'm going to make the lines white, which is a cool graphic within itself. But then you could add a little bit to the book. It doesn't really need it. I think that's cool enough. It's just playing around with it. Select that and get your interactive fill tool and just, maybe even put a little darkness to it. Not too much. Then this is a pretty neat trick. Grab the color eyedropper, attribute eyedropper, take a sample. Now, it doesn't make, well, those won't really work. It doesn't make any sense, you would think, to do that, but now when you grab the interactive fill tool, all you have to do is recolor it and it's got the same darkness. See how that just barely moved? I can't remember. I guess we used yellow. Now on this side, you'll have to go the other way. So the attribute eyedropper wouldn't work, particularly in this case. But you could take a sample and do this. Now it makes them all red. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes it a lot easier to change the color. I can't remember. I think we use that light blue. And I think we use that purple. It saved you from trying to make the pages darker. Now, what is also cool about this, you've got a pretty good graphic there, and that still looks pretty good, but you could make the outlines black on a black t-shirt or whatever. So the control button, just to go over that again, is really cool when you use the envelope tool. If you select those two nodes and you really have to go right here to art, single art, make it like that. If you hold down the shift key, let me get it back to square. If you hold down the shift key and select, I'm having trouble selecting those. You know what? I might have already been into an arc. You know what? I might have turned it into a curve. No, it's still a rectangle. Okay. Get the shape tool and select. It's automatically going to the, oh, you know what? Because I've already enveloped this. Let's get another rectangle. Grab the shape tool. Well, grab the envelope tool. Grab those two. Now hold down the shift key. And the shift key does just the opposite. I was trying to figure out what it was doing. Where the shift key does this, the control key, that's weird that it won't let you do that. Where the control, once you use, it's a lot of things you'll find in Corel that happens. And so if you use the control key, it makes them both go up, and you need to really think about using that arch. See, I didn't hold down the control key that time. So when you do that, use this single art mode. That is weird. I've never, and there we go. I guess it's already selected them. Yep. That's the shift key. This is the control button. Anyway, wasn't really about that anyway, but I thought I'd pass that along. Pretty cool little graphic. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.